Hey Frugivore, I'm Freelee. Welcome back to Frugivore Diet Channel. So today's video, we are going to check in on Miss Remi Ashten. And as a lot of you know, I've been trying to help Remi for years and years and years, okay, to, come to a healthy lifestyle that is actually going to keep her weight stable, because I know she's been struggling with her weight for forever and she wants to, come to a stable place. And we all do, right? We all want to be at a weight that is healthy and we don't have to worry about, going up and down and up and down. And I've been at this same weight for over a decade, basically within a kilo or two. So I think I can talk from experience and from someone who actually, is succeeding in that way and who's also healthy and there's no restriction involved. So Remi, over here, take notice, okay? We're trying to help you. I've been trying to do it for years. And I know she's been stuck in this low carb, restriction cycle, and she will be for life unless she interrupts that pattern, which I'm trying to do today. So if you like these videos, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Just do something, anything, if you want to see more of these videos. All right, let's help Remi Ashten. Let's bring her to a healthy plant-based lifestyle for life. Hey Frugivore, here we are on Miss Remi Ashten, Remi Cruises TikTok page, 276,000 followers. So she's still reaching a lot of, in particular, young women with the message she is putting out. So she needs to be careful. She needs to think about that and actually have, some conscious thought about, hey, what is the message I'm putting out? And is it healthy? Is it going to hurt people? Is it going to hurt animals? Is it going to be good for the planet? You know what I'm saying? So let's have a look down here. And I noticed, I haven't watched these videos yet, but I did click on them and I noticed that she's doing some sort of challenge or something like that. And we've got day one right here. So we're going to click on it. We're going to go straight into it. It's had 500,000 views.
Hi guys, I'm Remi, and I've definitely gained some weight in quarantine.
Okay, so there's no need to gain weight when you're staying home. Okay, I stay home every day. I am at home all the time. I love it. I live in the jungle. I barely leave. I don't want to leave. Okay, I don't want to leave. The world out there is pretty scary these days. So there's no reason why you need to. I'm just saying. Okay.
Recently diagnosed with PCOS, and a side effect is that I can easily gain weight, but I have a lot of trouble losing it. I think
Okay, so she's being diagnosed with PCOS. And I'm going to insert here a testimonial from an individual who has been on Raw Till 4, who went on Raw Till 4 and is actually healing their PCOS. So healing their body, balancing their hormones on this lifestyle, on Raw Till 4.
Not only is PCOS the reason why I went Raw Till 4, Raw Till 4 is also healing my PCOS because my periods get regular. I got tested on my hormonal imbalance, and the blood test showed that the imbalance is of course still there, but it's much less than it was before. I'm still waiting for my acne to clear because it's very annoying, but I hope and I know that I will get there. So that's the story about how going bananas with Freelee the Banana Girl saved my health, and about how PCOS is getting healed thanks to Raw Till 4.
And I've had many testimonials to match this. So if you do have PCOS, then this lifestyle is potentially going to heal you, balance your hormones, and bring you back to a good place. But when it comes to Remi, I know her diet in the past and I can see that she's been restricting and then binging out. So I'm not surprised when it comes to her gaining weight. So PCOS or not, if you're eating the wrong foods and if you're restricting then binging, you're still going to gain, okay?
Bodies are beautiful, but I personally want to get back to feeling healthier and wanted to share what I'm doing to get back on track. Today I started...
Oh, that's great. So she wants to get back to feeling healthier, and that's what it should be all about, feeling healthier. Not, getting skinny or something like that. Just focus on, of course, getting leaner long term, but that's going to come when you eat right.
With my morning workout, a mixture of cardio, and then did some strength training. For breakfast, I had 2 eggs and a
Oh, okay. So she's still on the hensies. She's still on those menstruations, the unfertilized reproductive cycle of a chicken. And look at that. You know how I feel about these? They're just yucky. They're just not good. It's not a good source of protein. People think it's a good source of protein. It's not actually a good source of protein. They are not even legally allowed to say, the egg company can't legally even say they're healthy on their packets. That's because they're not healthy. And so Remi just said that she wants to feel healthier. Then why are you eating unhealthy menstruations? This is reptile food, basically. And there's a frutas there. There's a fruit. I think that's great. That's awesome.
tangerine. For lunch, I had a big salad with romaine.
Okay.
onion, tomatoes, sweet potatoes, some nuts.
Whoa, okay, that was looking quite good. I don't know, there's a big dollop of something there. Is that flesh or is that like sweet potato? Honey mustard. Okay, we don't need to have honey in anything. Primal Kitchen. Okay, that just tells you where she is focusing here. Low carb. And see, you can see her breakfast. It wasn't enough calories. It wasn't enough carbohydrates. Okay, she's getting a little bit of vitamin C there. Yeah, that's good, but it's not enough. And there's not enough carbs in general.
And a turkey burger with honey mustard vinaigrette.
Okay, so she had a turkey burger. So the turkey, the dead bird is in there. It's mixed in with the salad. And you can see that that salad that she had, where are the carbs, Remy? You're doing this again. You're still doing this. Carb restriction. I cannot, honestly, I cannot believe it, really, that she is still trapped in this cycle, this low carb restriction cycle. She thinks it works. It does not work. And that's why you are continuing to gain weight and having issues with PCOS as well. This is diet and lifestyle related.
Then I took my dog on a cute little walk. For a snack, I had an apple and some party cake peanut butter powder.
So this is a very standard kind of bodybuilding, gym snack. Is apple is great. Peanut butter it's okay. All right. It is high in fat. It's roasted rancid peanuts. I'm just going to tell you what it is. Roasted rancid peanuts. So it's always best if you can have something else like avocado. I know avocado is not going to really go with the apple, but if you want a fat source, it is a good fat source. Or even just blend up your own macadamias or something. Garlic macadamia butter is delicious. It's just salt water, garlic or garlic greens, garlic bulb or garlic greens, and macadamias blended up. It's delicious and it's not rancid like this peanut butter. But it's plant-based, so I'm still happy, but I just wanted to have a better source of fuel and more carbohydrates, less fat.
This stuff is bomb. While we were cooking dinner, I snacked on some sugar snap peas and some garlic dip. And for dinner, we made
garlic dip. There you go. So she could just substitute the macadamia, that garlic dip for the macadamia garlic dip that I just described, and sugar snap peas. Yeah, that's good, but it's not a lot of calories.
An Asian-inspired bowl with broccoli rice, sauteed veggies, air-fried eggplant, and grilled chicken.
Grilled dead bird. It's it's obviously this is not meant to go in the Frugivore system. Just leave it out. Have tofu if you have to. And there isn't, again, this is a very small bowl, not enough carbs. So she's just going back to the same. She's going back to the same program. She's playing this loop around, and it's not working.
For dessert, I had a couple of my frozen banana slices with PB2 and vegan chocolate. And for late night,
vegan chocolate. Well, I mean, it's plant-based chocolate because a food cannot be vegan in itself because it's an animal liberation, animal rights movement. It's about animals, it's not about the food. Even though diet comes into it, you can't actually call the food vegan. I know it gets a bit confusing. I've done it myself in the past, but it's good to make that distinction so people actually think about the animals. So that's good that she's got some banana in there and she's got PB2 powder. It's not too bad. Okay, that isn't too bad, but she needs more fruit, right? Where is the fruit? Remy, where is the fruit? And that's why you're wanting sweet at the end.
My movie snack, I had these things called Snacklins. They are so...
Snacklins. Miso ginger, 80 calories, eat the whole bag. It's just calorie restriction, very processed.
Oh, good, you guys. They come in a bunch of flavors. They're made out of a yucca plant. And best of all, the...
Yucca? Yucca? I think she means yucca, which is good, but look at them. It's a long way from yucca.
Whole bag is only 80 calories. Hi, guys. I'm Remy.
Remy, the restriction will not work. It will not work. This is the only way that you can keep your weight down and be healthy for life is a plant-based lifestyle, okay? And high fruit is where it's at. And My Naked Lunchbox, I also recommend this for you as well. It is a very, very empowering book for females in this modern makeup world. Make-believe world, right? And also Raw Till 4, that's going to be, the ultimate lifestyle for you to jump on there, and you can transition then to the Frugivore diet, but I recommend you start at this place. And you can get these physical books on Amazon, or you can get the ebooks instantly for the price of dinner and movies, like I always say, to change your life, to be lean, fit, and healthy. Be your absolute best. And this is the gypsy top we have on here. Okay, so Remy is on this health kick, but she's having animal bits and pieces 3 times at least a day. She's having 2 dead birds, and she's also having henstration. She's eating the henstration from those dead birds, basically. So it's just, that's not healthy, and it's not going to give you the energy you need. Let's go to day 2.
Hi guys, I'm Remy and welcome to day 2 of my
Okay, day 2, let's go. Thank you all for so much support on yesterday, the series as a whole. Get back on track with me. Okay.
quarantine health journey. So for breakfast, I had strawberries and 2 eggs.
Okay, so she's just on this, looks like everything but the bagel seasoning, which everybody, gosh, I swear, they really did some marketing, that company. So she's got the 2 eggs, again, these fried eggs, and a little bit of strawberry because they're like a low sugar fruit. Can't have too much fruit, you know, you don't want to be too healthy. So Remy, what you need to do here is get out the eggs, get it out, okay? Start thinking about those baby male chicks. Look it up, egg industry, baby male chicks. It's really disturbing. But anyway, get them out and replace it with fruit. Have a smoothie. Have a big-ass smoothie. Have a huge fruit salad bowl. Just fruit. Fruit yourself, especially first thing in the morning. It's hydrating. Lots of good fiber to get those bowels moving.
With everything but the bagel seasoning. For exercise, I took my lazy-ass dog on a walk for a couple miles.
The dog is in a pram. Okay, this is just strange. Why? Like the dog wants to walk. The dog needs to walk. And the dog looks like she is has clothing on maybe. Something. Okay, this is too strange. Please leave the animals alone in every way, you know, putting them in your mouth and also like this.
And then did some strength training at home. For a snack.
Why can't the dog walk? Oh.
When I was back, I had a tangerine. And
just a single tangerine.
For lunch, I had some chicken breast.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so see how low carb this is? So she's got a little portion of bird. She's got the portion of cooked bird there. And then she's got just, look, there's some fresh there. It's great, but it's not enough. It's not enough carbohydrates. Remy, add some rice to this. Okay, because you're on the cooked food and everything. So add some rice, add some husk, add some potatoes. This is going to keep you satisfied. So when you eat those low fat, high carb foods, when you focus on them, it's not going to be just basically dumping fat on your body like animal bits and pieces are, just dumping excess animal fat on your body.
With nuts and veggies with garlic spread. I love like a
okay, she got some nuts. That's great. You know, a few of them, they look like they're roasted.
Snacky lunch from time to time. Then I'm
everything but the bagel. Gosh, that company. Nut duo with almonds and cashews. Okay.
Also big on snacks. So I had some more nuts later. And then
I'm just going to let you know that nuts are not the greatest energy snack. Okay. Because they're very high in fat. I am supportive of eating nuts. Okay. But not a lot. We are not designed to eat a lot of seeds. Okay. Because the plant wants to grow. The seed wants to be planted, not eaten by the human. So we get it's kind of this stop mechanism after a while where the body just like, oh, you know, it's too much, it's too much fat. It's because we are meant to be planting the seeds. So don't eat too many of them. It's not best for your energy. It's not, you know, of the greatest benefit to you. Just focus on the carbs, focus on the fruit.
Followed by some thin rice cakes with avocado and everything but the bagel seasoning.
Okay, thin rice cakes. Rice cakes, good. She's got avocado. I mean, I can't fault this too much, really. This is great. It's plant-based. That is awesome.
I ate them on my egg chair outside, and it was so, so calming. For dinner, I started by making a 0-calorie lemonade that was with mom.
Oh, gosh. A 0-calorie lemonade. So this tells you where she's at. She's still doing the restriction model. You can see that by how she's eating, but this just completely confirms that because she's having a 0-calorie. Don't put anything 0-calorie in your mouth except water. Okay, when you are needing food, you need calories. It's okay. You're allowed to have calories. Just be discerning about where they come from. Be picky about where they come from. Be like, hey, is that really going to fuel me the best? Is that going to really give me the energy I need, make me feel the best and look my best? Or is that just going to like leave me hungry and then potentially binge out later? Because that's what these 0-calorie things do. And we don't need this artificial sweetener in our body. We're just becoming these chemical experiments.
Fruit sweetener, lemon juice, and water, and then made some broccoli by sauteing it with ginger, garlic, chili flakes, and this coconut aminos teriyaki sauce, which is so good. I served it with some miso-basted air-fried.
So you can see what's happening. She is getting in some plants, which is fantastic. Remy, keep doing that. That is great. And the broccoli looks delicious. It really did. But then she's having some, they call it protein, the animal flesh in there. Okay, so she's taking the fish, the salmon from the ocean, from the rivers, like taking them away from their home. When they want to be just left alone, leave the sea life in the water, please. That's where they belong. We're frugivores. It is weird to eat animals in any sense, especially the fish. Leave them alone. They're in their own habitat. They've got their own world in the water. But we know about the wormies, salmon and wormies. I tell you, wow, you have to really watch out when it comes to the worms that you can find that can ravage the insides of your intestinal wall, your digestive system. They can play havoc in there, all right? I've researched this a lot, and millions of people have them, and it's causing them a lot of health issues. So avoid it like the plague. Avoid. But you can see she's not having enough carbohydrates here. So she's going to drop weight. Most likely she will drop some because she is restricting her carbohydrates. But you need that for hydration. You want the carbs because that is healthy hydration, and eventually you just binge out and get them anyway.
Salmon, it was chef's kisses, and then followed up with a homemade healthy Twix bar. Also,
homemade healthy Twix bar. See, you won't even need this like dessert if you eat enough fruit during the day because you're a frugivore, Remy. You're a frugivore who is lost in the city, eating all this processed rubbish and thinking that, you need this dessert. You've got even plant-based, a lot of plant-based people, always need to have this dessert. It's just because you're not having enough fruit during the day. You're not having enough fructose, glucose, so you get this sweet craving later on.
let me know if you guys want the recipe, and
No, we don't. Well, I mean, it could be okay if it's plant-based, but I'm not particularly interested in that now. Let's go to this one.
Hey guys, I'm Remy, and I am trying to get healthy in quarantine. So for my breakfast this morning, I had
Okay, so it's pretty predictable right now. We know these fried eggs are going to make an appearance pretty much every morning, and it's, unhealthy.
a hot oat milk matcha latte.
Okay, so she's got a stimulant in there. She's got the matcha latte. We know it contains a decent whack of caffeine.
2 eggs, some papaya, and some strawberries. Also,
Good that she had some fruit. That is great. And it feels like maybe the fruit's getting bigger. Maybe she's having more. Just go to town. Don't be scared of the fruit. Just get the frutas in and, replace the eggs.
so I wanted to let you know I do drink 4 liters of water a day.
Okay, so that is great that she's hydrating herself. 4 liters of water, it sounds like a lot, but she likely needs that much. But it's most likely to do with filling her stomach and, trying to restrict and fill her stomach with water instead of actual food. But you know what? The brain comes back and says, no, I know what you're doing. Let's eat more. Let's binge out, basically, because you are restricting your calories. If you put a calorie deficit on your body, you force it on through restriction, it will make it up later with a binge. Mark my words, it will happen. That's why you have to change the source of your calories. So every time you eat, you're satisfied and you don't feel like eating anything else. You want the high fiber, the low fat, the high fructose and glucose containing whole foods are the best. So this is a cauliflower pizza, okay, taco shell. So it's plant-based, that is great, but she's only having this because it's cauliflower and it's low carb.
For lunch, I had some cauliflower pizza thins from Erewhon. This brand is also really good. With a Celsius, I made them into...
Okay, so, I mean, I could try that cauliflower in the past when I was eating cooked, and it'd probably be quite good and everything, but the thing is, it's just for individuals like Remy, it's a form of restriction. So this Celsius is crap. We know about this. It is just like a caffeine boost. It's a drug hit. It's a drug hit. It doesn't burn body fat. It says here, accelerates metabolism, burns body fat. No, it does not. It's just a marketing lie, okay? No sugar, no preservatives, nothing except chemicals, basically.
Avocado toast with some chicken and some raspberries, and then
Oh, gosh, she really does go in for the bird, doesn't she? It's like... No. Just her arteries are going to be
snack on dates when I want something sweet.
Okay, so dates. Great. Well done. Great to see that, but she probably only has one in the whole day because she's probably a little bit scared because she's getting some carbs.
A little later, I had some of these sweet potato chips for
sweet
a
potato
snack
chips.
and watched What a Girl Wants. For dinner,
Okay.
I had a...
So the sweet potato chips, okay, sweet potato, plant-based, that's good. But again, it's processed, it's unnecessary. Like, I don't know, it might be oily as well, might be quite fatty. And they look kind of fried and oily. So those kind of chips are never good, really.
salad that I copied from Erewhon that
Oh, yeah, that's great. Okay, 100% supportive. Boom.
was so good. It's like kale, sweet potatoes, grilled chicken, avocado with a Dijon vinegar.
Just leave out the dead chickens, please. Just leave it out. Let them run around and peck around and live their life scratching around the earth. Just let them do their thing and stop interrupting their flow. Can we please just leave them alone? It's so easy to replace that. It's not working for you, Remy. Yes, the sweet potato, fantastic. Just load up more sweet potato. I know you love the taste. We all love the taste of sweet potato. It's great. And you can get quite a few different varieties in the States. So she would be really spoiled for choice. And she's got avocado and salad. It looks great except for the obvious.
Vinaigrette dressing, it is to die for. For exercise, I did some HIIT. I just did 12 minutes of HIIT, couldn't do any more. Do you see the sweat? 12 minutes. Then I went on to doing some strength training. I love to use my friend Whitney's app.
Okay, that's great. My friend Whitney. Is that Whitney Simmons? Anyway, it's good that she's working out. I'm glad to see that she's working out. What is this? Okay, this is day 4.
Hey guys, I'm Remy and I'm on a health journey. I'm also already feeling so good and it's only day
Oh, what are you doing?
4. So for breakfast.
Oh, I'm sorry, but no. She's putting in eggs and banana. Oh, banana abuse. No.
I made some banana protein pancakes by mixing 2 eggs, a banana, a quarter teaspoon of baking powder, and what else am I missing?
No. Okay. You don't need to make pancakes like that. You do not need eggs, okay? You can do it with the banana. It's so easy to make plant-based pancakes. Why you want that extra fat in your body? You're adding like the egg fat to your body, Remy. You don't want the egg fat on your body, right?
2 scoops of protein. I cooked it like normal.
2 scoops of protein. You know, it's this protein obsession. There's no need for it. Don't eat a lot of protein. You're not a high protein animal. You know, the amount of protein in human mother's milk is like one of the lowest in the animal kingdom. You know, we are not, that's when we're growing the most, right? When we're babies. So you'd think that we need a lot of protein, but we still don't need a lot of protein. We just need enough. And mother's milk is providing enough. And it has like a small percentage, it's something like 6% or something. So it's one of the lowest, or if not, I think it is the lowest protein content mother's milk out of any of the animal kingdom, any animal species. So look at this. We got another egg. So that was 3 eggs?
Pancakes. I served it with some avocado.
She has to be careful of her arteries here. She really has to be careful of her health, because there has been a comparison drawn scientifically between consuming eggs and smoking cigarettes, especially for females, that it can really decrease your lifespan.
Avocado, an egg, and papaya with a hot lemon water.
And no, that looks like what Janelle Rona, the keto queen, used, which I thought was normal maple syrup, but it wasn't. It was this 0-calorie stuff.
This is calorie-free syrup on top for a snack.
That's it. Calorie-free syrup. So she's having it too. So it's like, it's not actually maple syrup. It's just this chemical. I looked up the one Janelle was having, and it's just chemicals. There's no actual food. Like, why are we turning ourselves into this science experiment? Dark chocolate.
I had a protein bar that's vegan, and then for lunch,
Okay, so it's not actually vegan, it's plant-based, because a food cannot be vegan in itself, because it's about animals. Like I said, it's about animal liberation. And it's good as plant-based, but it was highly, highly processed, and no one ever needs to eat that.
I also made a vegan salad. It was so good.
Have some date and coconut rolls. Have some date and coconut rolls. That's a great snack you can have. Also, you could make like jackfruit, tacos and stuff like that. I was just thinking about dinner options. You can make jackfruit ones, which is really easy to do, and you can even buy it in a packet too.
Just salad, spin some kale, put some olive oil on that, massaged it, added some leftover sweet potato, some shallot, a little avocado, and then I used this garlic spread for dressing with some seasoning.
That actually said raw vegan, I think. So there's a raw food seasoning.
And some chopped almonds. For a workout, I just did more strength.
Okay, so that seemed to be plant-based. I think that was plant-based, which is great.
More in-depth exercise TikToks are coming soon. And for dinner, I made my shirataki noodles, which are 0 calorie.
Okay, so 0 calorie. The 0 calorie life, the 0 energy life, 0 motivation. You know what? The only motivation that these 0 calorie products give you? The only motivation they give you is to binge. You just get motivated to binge. That's it. And that's exactly the opposite of what she actually wants, right?
They're so good. I mixed it with some lean ground turkey.
How can they be so good? They have 0 life in them. There's 0 calories. They can be so good.
Some vegetables, topped it with some nutritional yeast and a little garlic. Tiny portion, considering that the main part of it, which should have been a carbohydrate like, pasta, rice, or potatoes, is 0 calorie. So she's basically just eating some vegetables. Did it have egg or something in it? It had some other something. But that's like a handful of calories. That must be like 200 at maybe the max. Sauce. And then to end my night, I had some dates for dessert. See you tomorrow.
Okay, so she had 1.5 dates. I mean, it's great that she had some dates. I'm glad that she's getting into the dates. That's fantastic. But that was not, Remy, that was not enough calories. Okay, that day, and you know, some of these days, most of the days, are not enough calories for her. But what can we do? What can we do? Oh, so day 6, and it's a cheat day. I think cheat meals.
What's up? I'm Remy.
Okay, she says in the description, I think cheat meals are so important to not only cheat yourself, but also cheat. Yeah, sorry, I said cheat yourself, which you are. You were cheating yourself, but she said treat yourself and also help your journey become more sustainable. No, I don't ever have cheat days, binge days. I never, ever have them because I'm eating how I'm meant to. And you don't have to either because they do your head in and they just send you on this binge restrict cycle forever.
And I am trying to get fit in quarantine. So I started my morning by going downstairs and having a big glass of water. It's
good.
Cheat day.
It's a cheat day. It's like she's got it like it's like you know, in her program kind of thing. It's a cheat day. Today's a cheat day. Day 6. I get to cheat. But that's just, it's unsustainable in itself. No one wants to be going up and down like that, you know, and then going back to restriction. So this Alani chemical.
I didn't know you were doing a video. Hi.
Okay, after my boyfriend rudely interrupted, I made some pre-workout, give it a little shake.
Okay, yeah, fry.
Had
Hands.
some eggs for breakfast, and then it was such a
Let the dog walk, please. Let the dog walk.
nice day that I did a workout on the deck.
Good.
So I did lots of like leg squats and things like
Good.
that. I ended up adding in weights later, but after I worked out for
Fit Snack, Alani. Oh no. Oh yeah, she is sponsored by Alani, I believe. Fit Snacks protein bar. That just fully processed.
a little snack, I had one of these protein bars that were delicious.
Damn. Okay, and the next one looks like she got sausage there. She got the class 1 carcinogen, and she's got some crackery thing. Well, I don't know what is under that cracker. What is that cracker made of? And Enzy. Okay.
And then for lunch, I had some cauliflower thins with avocado on
Cauliflower thins, she told us before. Okay.
top, an egg, and a piece of chicken sausage.
So that's very low carb. Okay, very low carb.
And that was delicious. And then for dinner, we had a cheat meal. I waited all week
Yikes. You waited all week to have this?
for this. I think it's so important to treat yourself. I know
And look, okay, let's get something straight here, sister. This is not treating yourself. Okay, this is treating yourself badly. This is treating animals badly. This is treating the planet badly. That's all it's treating. There's no treat involved in, you know, a treat is like something that is good for you. You know, you like treating yourself. Good. You know, like this is not treating yourself. This is just hurting yourself and others.
a lot of people have different thoughts on cheat meals.
Wow. See, so you can see from these meals how hungry she is from all the restriction that she did for the past 5 days, right? So now it catches up. So Remy, you did the deficit. Okay, you deficit. And now you're making up for that deficit by just going to town on this junk food. And she will. Trust me, you can make up a lot of calories by eating this way. Look at that. So you can see how it works. And then you just end up going nowhere. And these binge days end up coming more and more frequently, and then you just gain weight and then it just get bigger and bigger. And then you have to starve again and go on drugs and stuff like that. And it's a never ending cycle.
But they really helped me get through the week and help make the health journey a lot more sustainable. So
No, this is not healthy in any way. Okay, so it's not a health journey when you are hurting your health, right? With what you're eating. That's not a health journey. That's doing it wrong.
we had pizza and wings, and then we ended our night by trying one of these TikTok drinks. It was seriously so good. For
Well, great to see fruit there.
warning, it is strong but delicious, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right. So that's where I'm going to leave it there. That's where I'm going to leave it there for Remy Ashten. Yeah. So you can see what's happening here. She's just doing the same old program. She's playing the same old tape over and over again. The restrict, the lose some, carbohydrate, water, dehydration, lose some weight, then get just ravenous and have these cheat days, which are just binge days, and where you're just so hungry that you need to fill that deficit that you created during the week. There's no need to live like this. You can eat abundantly at every single meal, and you can leave that meal feeling excellent, feeling satisfied, feeling like you don't want to eat anything else. Because when you eat your biologically designed diet or close to it, with cooked plant foods or with fruit is the most optimal, then you feel satisfied because nature in her infinite wisdom made it that way. So we don't have to restrict the food that is designed for us. We get to eat freely. We get to enjoy it freely. We don't have to restrict. This is the beauty of eating your biologically designed diet. Remy, you've been doing this forever. You've been on this for years and years, and it's not working for you. You keep going on these health kicks, but you're eating foods that are not healthy. Okay, these foods are hurting your health. They're not helping you to be your best. So I think you can identify what's going wrong here, right? You can identify the issues with her day. It's just animal bits and pieces which have zero fiber, full of saturated animal fat. They're full of fat. They're full of protein, which you do not need. And then it's ending like this. It's ending like this. You know, she's just she's malnourished. So she needs to, the brain is like, oh, whoa, we need more calories. We need more carbohydrates. Just go for the really dense stuff. And that's what she's doing. So anyway, that is my video. Tell Remy that I made a video trying to help her for the 10th time. And there's another one there, but we can look at that another day. All right. Don't forget to go fruit yourself. Let us know in the comments below who you want to see next. I'll see you soon.